So now I'm in SEAL training, and I'm like almost in awe, because I'm like, my God, I'm around the baddest men on the planet from what I thought back then. But once you are able to get in the doors, you realize they're just fucking men. And that's when I realized, okay, this is good for me to see, man. They're fucking like me. I had to work a little harder to get here, but now that I'm on the same playing field as them, let's fucking go to war, guys. So how it happened was, there was a guy there at the command officer of BUD/S was Captain Bowen. He was an old, crusty Vietnam vet, and he had a different way of doing shit. And basically, no matter where you're at in training, if you failed something, he was gonna roll you back to day one, week one. We had guys who were 2 weeks from graduation, 6-month program, that got rolled back to day one, week one. They didn't have to go through Hell Week again, but they got rolled back to phase one, day one of phase one, but they skipped Hell Week. For me, I got rolled back in first phase 3 times. First phase where Hell Week is at. And how it happened was, since I was a reservist, that also fucked me.
Okay.
So I had a double fuck on my ass. So basically, Hell Week was, I think, the 3rd or 4th week when I was going through. And it starts on Sunday, ends on Friday. I get there, and I had fucked up shin splints, stress fractures, double pneumonia, and I got to start Hell Week again. I didn't complete that Hell Week. So now, I get to my second class, day one week, when I'm going through. I get through Hell Week, happy as shit. But when I was in Hell Week, I actually broke my kneecap. And I'm thinking, I'm not getting rolled again, dude. And I really talk about this really good in the book, but I'll go through the highlights here. So I'm toughing it out. Like, I'm gonna go through BUD/S with a fucking broken knee. And my stress fractures are on fucking fire. But I'm going through. So now I have to do this, we have this knot tying test after Hell Week, and you gotta tread water. And when you're treading with a broken kneecap, and I'm negative buoyant, so I'm using everything to stay up. And you gotta go down and tie your knots. My kneecap is going in and out, and I'm like, fucking so. So now I'm up on the pool deck, and I talk about it good, whatever. But here we are now, I realize now I can't get through this. Like, my knee now from that pool session is like fucking a basketball. So I realize, I go back, they x-ray and say, look, man, your shit's done. Your patella is done. So I now go in to Captain Bowen, and I don't want to get rolled again. And Captain Bowen looks at me and says, basically, we're going to let you come back. Captain Bowen and another guy, this other guy that I don't even mention, kind of wants me to mention him. If it wasn't for this guy, I want to mention his name so bad. You know what I'm talking about, but I want to mention his name so bad. He actually talked to him a couple months ago. This is the guy that made this happen. He broke rules, I believe, to make this happen.
Okay.
Because I wasn't supposed to come back for a 3rd time.
Okay.
Like, this is like inhumane. In 1 year, go through another Hell Week. So I'm sitting there in front of Captain Bowen, and Captain Bowen's like, look, man, we're going to let you come back in class 235.